Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taylor and I talk about books a lot, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. We are reading popular BookTok books. And I'm not really sure which ones I want to read in this video because I have a bunch on my TBR and I figured it would get me to read some of my TBR books if I film this video because it's motivation to get it done and get it posted. So I think I will just post polls on my Instagram throughout this video and let my Instagram followers decide what books we're going to read throughout the video. I think that'll be fun. So if you don't follow me on my Bookstagram, go ahead and give that a follow because I love interacting with you guys on there. But also, look what I finally got, you guys. I got this huge mirror. I'm so excited. This is the Anthropologie dupe. This one's from Sam's Club. Every time I say dupe, I think of those TikToks that's going on where it's like dupe. If you know, you know. Okay. But yeah, I'm literally obsessed with it. It's freaking huge. I'm so excited to take Instagram photos here and just like the vibes in here are immaculate. I did just upload redoing my book room, so I have a new book room and I'm literally just obsessed with it right now. And it just makes me so happy and it makes me want to read all the books in the world. So yeah, I just wanted to start off this video, but we are going to put on a jacket and go to Barnes & Noble's. I also have to go book or grocery shopping and stuff, but yeah, let's get this day started. I'm probably gonna put up a poll on my Instagram of what book I should read first for this video. For the first poll, I think I'm gonna put up these books. So I have If We Were Villains, A Little Life, The Things We Leave Unfinished, and then I also have Tell Me Lies. It's in my bedroom right now, but that's another book that's popular on TikTok. And I feel like all four of these are good. It's a good variety. So I'll put these all up and ask people what I should read next because I have like 20% left of the book that I'm currently reading, and then we'll get into one of these bad boys. Okay, let's post on Instagram. Let's do a quick Barnes & Noble haul. We ended up not reading anything at Barnes & Noble because it was so packed because it's a holiday weekend, like everyone's off work, and we had a bunch of errands to do anyway. But Tell Me Lies is currently winning, and it's 5:20, so my poll has been up for like 5 hours now. So once I'm finished reading my book, probably in the next like 2 hours, I'll just read whatever one is the most popular. But let's do a Barnes & Noble haul. First, I got a puzzle. I've been wanting to do a puzzle, which is like really random, but I've been wanting to just do a puzzle. I don't know. I've been finding myself kind of like when I have free time, if I'm not reading, just scrolling like aimlessly for way too long. So I figured it'd be fun to have something to kind of do when I have extra time off. And this is a cat cafe, which I love cats and I love coffee, and I figured I can make this and then frame it and hang it in my book room somewhere. So they were on sale and I bought that. This is what I went there for, Hunting Adeline. I want to start, I think it's like the Cat and Mouse series, I think is what it's called. It's 2 books. They only have the first one, and I think this is the second book in the series. So I need to buy the first book on Amazon, but they didn't have it anyways. So I just read Did It Hurt or Does It Hurt, and I really liked it, which is like a dark romance, so I'm trying to like dabble in some new things. So we got this, and then I also saw they have a bunch of Alice Feeney at my Barnes & Noble now, which they haven't, and this is one of her books that I don't have yet, and it's I Know Who You Are. So I randomly picked this up as well because I just saw it. So from the mall, my husband bought me these Vans, which I'm so excited about. They're actually on my Christmas list and he wasn't able to get them, so we were in the Van store and they had them, but they're just the platform checkered black and white ones. I'm really excited. Right, Tell Me Lies is one, and we're gonna start it. We're taking a quick reading break to make some banana bread. I'm taking a break currently, baking banana bread, like I said, and doing some chores. I have to finish up laundry and cleaning up our room because it's Monday night of a long weekend and everybody goes back to work and whatnot tomorrow. So I'm doing my laundry in the back. But so far I really like Tell Me Lies. I heard it was toxic, kind of like Magnolia Parks, and I can see, because I'm getting that vibe from like what we're learning right now about who I'm gonna assume is the main love interest, Jonathan. I never read the back of books, so I like to go in blind. But yeah, I can tell that like from the stories we're getting from how he was treating his girlfriend in the past, I think it was like 7 years ago, I think, you can just tell that he's toxic, and I can see that if they get involved that the relationship will be toxic. So I'm kind of excited because I love books like Magnolia Parks and like Gossip Girl vibes, where it's just kind of like toxic relationships that you would never want to be in, but they're like fun to read about. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my laundry, finish making my banana bread, get ready for bed, and then read some more before we call it a night. But I wanted to update you guys on how I'm feeling. Good morning, friends. It's the next morning and we finished Tell Me Lies last night. Did I stay up an ungodly amount of time to read this book? Yeah, but finished it last night. I didn't vlog while reading the rest of it because my husband is in the military, if you didn't know, and he gets up really early. So obviously once he was sleeping, I wasn't going to like talk and risk waking him up. That'd be really rude. And I was up till like 2 in the morning finishing this book, so nobody's vlogging at 2 in the morning. But I finished it, loved it. I can't remember the last time I read a book in like one sitting, essentially. I know I got up and like did other things, but like one sitting. I really couldn't put it down. Like once I think I like wanted to go to bed, and I had like 100 pages left, and I just didn't want to go to bed because I wanted to like know how the ending happened, because the book goes back and forth between like present time and an event they're at, and then like their whole history in college. So I really wanted to like figure out what was going to happen at the present time event. But I really like this. I know it has mixed reviews. Like some people really love it, some people really hate it. I think it gives Magnolia Park vibes without the like rich kid vibe of Magnolia Parks, but just like the toxic relationship, that kind of like Chuck and Blair type of love, where like it's so bad and you know it, but you want them to end up together type of thing, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed it. I definitely hated Steven. He was a piece of, obviously, horrible partner, but it made the story really interesting. And I feel like flawed characters are great to read about, because I don't want to just read about like perfect book boyfriends 24/7. Like sometimes we want to read a little toxicity, we want to read something crazy, we want to read something that we would never want to go through, we want to get angry. Like I want my books to evoke emotions, so like being angry or sad or stressed out, etc. I like that. So yeah, now for my second book of this video, I think I'm gonna read The Things We Leave Unfinished, because it was the second highest rated book when I did my poll, like what book I should read first. So we're gonna start that today. It is currently 10 a.m. I'm about to get my nails done in an hour because I broke my middle nail. These are my real nails, so I have to get a tip put on now, and it's really bothering me. But other than that, I have no plans today except for reading, so I'm very excited. But all right, we have breakfast and coffee, and we're ready to get the day started. Okay, we are heading off to our nail appointment. I'm wearing my new platform Vans that I showed you guys yesterday. I am literally obsessed. I wear platform shoes all the time. I think they're just so fun, and I love this like trend or whatever, so hopefully it never dies. But we are gonna go get our nails fixed. I'm going to bring my book with me in case there's a wait. I have an appointment, but sometimes the appointment before like runs a little late. And yeah, happy Tuesday. Okay, so I'm about, I think, 15% in. Let's see. I'm on page 59, which is chapter 5. And I think I'm gonna like this book even more than I thought I would. I honestly just bought it because on TikTok, it was like those TikToks where it's like saddest books I've ever read. And like, I like to read sad books sometimes. But basically what I'm gathering so far, because I like to go into my books blind, which I think I already said, so I didn't know too much about this, but it's gonna be like a love story between this girl's grandma and some guy during like their military time. They're both in the military, and I just think it's like so beautiful to read like old love stories. I don't know, and I know it's obviously gonna get sad, so that's kind of upsetting to think about, but I typically don't like reading military type love stories. Like I said, my husband's in the military and I just think it's really cringy. Most of the time it's just like romanticized in like weird ways where it's just like not reality. And I'm so excited. Hello guys. It's the next day now and I'm actually about to get ready for work. But I wanted to give you guys a quick update on where we're at. So I am now on chapter 12, 150. So we're like this much the way through. I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to last night because I ended up downloading Procreate on my iPad and messing with thumbnails because I'm trying to obviously step up my YouTube channel and just everything in general this year. So I made this little thumbnail for my tier ranking video that just went live today. It's definitely not the best thumbnail, but I'm messing with Procreate and I haven't used my iPad in literally I think since 2020 because I had to reboot it. If you watched my last vlog, I was doing it in that vlog and it rebooted to 2020 settings. So yeah, anyways, that's what I spent last night doing, editing and whatnot. So I didn't read as much as I wanted to, but I got some reading done today before I have to go to work. And I'm really enjoying this book so far. I'm really enjoying like not only learning about Georgia's grandmother's romance, which is like what the book is about, but also Georgia and Noah, who are like co-writing and co-finishing her grandmother's book together. Like they're like, I don't even know what trope it necessarily would be, but I'm just enjoying it so much. And I don't want to say like enemies to lovers because like I don't think they're enemies necessarily. And they also they're not lovers. I don't know if they're gonna end up being lovers, I'm assuming. But I'm just really enjoying this book a lot more than I thought I would, and I just am really taking it in. I just want to give an update that I am so far thoroughly enjoying it. I'm hoping to get a good dent through tonight once I get home from work later. You guys, oh my god, it's the next day. Please don't mind the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt. I look like this because I kind of just woke up. Not really, I woke up like 2 hours ago, but I've been literally sitting in bed reading and finishing this book, so I haven't even like washed my face or anything yet. But as soon as I woke up, I wanted to read it, and then I got to a part that was like, and I couldn't stop reading, and I just finished it. So here are my final thoughts. Spoiler free on the things we leave unfinished. This is literally such a beautiful book. Like if I think about it long enough, I probably could cry. There was like a twist at the end of the book that I literally did not see coming at all. And I love when a good twist is in a book. Like it just makes you like, what? But the ending was so sad, but like almost in like a beautiful way. Like obviously I don't know how to talk about it like being spoiler free still, but like obviously something bad, like they're in the war, so you can just predict that something bad happens. And at first I'm like super duper upset, like it's heartbreaking, and then like something else bad happens, but then there's like a twist, and it's like it kind of like gives the people in the story a good ending in a way to like a really sad journey. And then obviously the people, so that was like about the grandma that we're reading about, which they're finishing her book to publish. So then we have Georgia, who's the granddaughter, who's finishing the book with Noah, and they also like start to fall in love. So it is like an enemies to lovers as well, while writing and finishing her grandmother's book and publishing it. And it's just a beautiful like love story, and you're getting like 2 love stories in one book because it's telling the grandma's love story while the granddaughter is falling in love. And I just love everything about this book so much. This should be talked about even more. I know it is like popular on BookTok, obviously, which is why it's in this video, but I feel like most of the booktubers that I like follow haven't read this book. So I just absolutely love this, and I feel like it was a military romance finally done right. It wasn't cringy, it was beautiful, a beautiful story in the war, and like amazing, so good. I feel like it's one of these books now I'm gonna be like in a book hangover where I can only think about this book. Like that's just the vibe I'm getting right now. But I am going to end off this video with just these 2 books because it is getting long. I've started editing it and I don't want it to be like a 40-minute video. So if you want me to do like a part 2 to this and recommend more book talk books for me to do, that would be super fun. I'm liking doing like styled reading vlogs. So I have some other, like, I want to read like sad books for a week, read like romance books for a week, like for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So like a themed reading vlog, and it's helping me get through like these books on my TBR. Like this book was sitting on my TBR cart for like 4 months at this point, and I'm so glad that I read it and I can add it to my shelf. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me over on my BookTok and my Bookstagram, because I've just been trying to be more active on all of my social media profiles and really just grow them and find more of a book community. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had so much fun filming it. I'm probably gonna cry about this when I think about it now, but that's the beauty of reading. We get to find even more stories and live 1,000 lives. So with that, I'm gonna be going. Have a great day.